Can I receive from unmute?
Oh, I was muted. Okay, so I'll start this over. How are you guys? Welcome to On Purpose. It's going to be good tonight. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. So, chime in. Tell me how your day has been. You know, I like to ask that. I was remote today. So, yeah, that was, it's fun to be remote, but it's got its challenges. You know, the dog, Gary in and out, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So chime in. Tell me how your day was. If you're here, say hello. Don't just sit there and not say anything. You guys say hello. You know how I like that, okay? All right. Say hi. Say hi. I have an amazing guest tonight. Pardon my dog. He has to go to the bathroom currently, but we'll fix that. Yeah. So tell me how your day was. I want to hear. Oh, you guys are talking to me. Sorry. 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 Okay. Hi, Consuelo. Hello, my beautiful. Hi, Auntie Linda. Hi, Shawana. Shawana's my fave, guys. She's my fave. I love her. Hi, Imani. Imani, I love you. You're so sweet. Oh, Auntie Linda said she had a good day. How was my day? My day was okay. It was all right. It was remote. And the dog's walking behind me, in front of me, guys. Yeah. So, hi, cousin. Hi, cousin, all the way from North Florida. Thank you for being a part. Tyrese, hello. Hello. You guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Jason, the dog in the camera, you need to straighten up the camera. Just straighten up the camera. There you go. Yeah. Welcome to the life of a dog. Go over a little bit more, babe. You guys like this? Shawana, come get your dog. Okay? Come get your dog. You got to shift it over a little bit more, babe. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and pray. I'll pray and we'll jump right in. I'll introduce my guest, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this amazing day. We thank you for all that you have done for us, all that you will continue to do for us. God, we trust you with everything that we have. God, we give our will, we give our desires to you so that you can use them for a greater purpose. And God, we thank you tonight for all that you are doing with On Purpose and everyone that we have. And we ask that you be with us tonight in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. All right. So we're going to get started. I'm going to get ready to invite someone really amazing, really amazing. Um, yeah. Okay. So, most of you know that I did share with you. If you can tell me who my special guest is, let's go. Let's go. Who knows who my special guest is? Let me see. Who's my special guest? Did you guys forget? Let's see who can type it in. Who can type it in? Oh man, I know you guys know. Oh, Consuelo said my day was super busy, but I thank God. And my day was amazing. Like I said, remote. We could be complaining about not having jobs. And so, even though they're busy, they're remote. I know we're all grateful and thankful. Okay. So no one's going to tell me who my guest is. What did Imani say? Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and introduce my guest. Most of you know, if you know Artist with a Purpose, go ahead and throw me some hearts. Throw me some hearts. Let me see. Throw me some hearts if you know Artist with a Purpose. Oh, I'm waiting patiently. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring her on. All right. And there she goes. There she
Hi,
goes. Say
everyone.
hello, guys. Hello,
Hey, everyone. So glad to be here.
everyone. I know. Okay, so tell us your name. Tell us your name.
My name is Simone Richardson, founder and CEO of Artists with a Purpose.
I love it. I love it. So I know you guys know who this is. I know. I'm not sure. Oh, Auntie Linda knows. She gave some heart. Simone Shawana says the art lady
The art lady.
with with the
Hi,
emoji.
Shawanda.
You're right, Shawana, the art lady. Okay, so I have brought my good friend Simone Richardson on so that we are going to talk about community engagement. You guys, if you know me, you know that I love my community. And we all want what is best for our community. We want to have communities that we're proud of. We want our children to be able to live in communities where they're proud and it's where they want to be. It's the time that they want to spend in their neighborhoods and they feel safe doing it, all of those things. So Simone and I have had amazing conversation about community. And so I thought it was fitting to bring her on so that she could kind of share with us. So I'm going to start with a few questions for Simone. And the first one is, Simone, tell us a little bit about yourself. Um, just some fun things that you want us to know.
All right. Well, of course, definitely been here in Leesburg practically all my life. Leesburg, Florida, class of '99, Leesburg High. I always enjoy arts all my life since I was a kid. I actually had an art teacher named Miss Smith that actually invested in me growing up as a kid to learn art. She would put all of my art pictures in contests. She knew I had a gift from the beginning. Matter of fact, after class, I would throw all my art pictures away because I didn't think it was that good. And she
Oh,
kind of went behind me, behind my back, and put them in places that they would be. So bless her soul. She thinks she passed 2018 actually, when I recently found out. But yes, so she was definitely my person that really seen something in me very young, and it has always been that. So yeah, those are fun things. I love music. I also sing, but I tend not to go that way. So I'm not going to sing tonight. But
really?
I
I
sing.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I sing too. Yes, yes. Always been
Oh,
a praise man. PK kid. My dad was a pastor, so I've always been around, just worship and ministry all my life. So yeah.
oh, wow. Okay, so Simone, any pets, kids?
I don't like. This is my thing. I do have a pet. Well, it's not my pet. Put it. This is my child's pet. Okay, she's 20 now, so he doesn't work. He don't have no job. He doesn't do nothing all day. So that is her pet. I make sure she knows that. I sort of like animals, but like I don't like him if I have to take care of it. I'm not. I don't like that
You
at
don't
all.
like that.
No, because that's like having another kid, and that's no. I mean, I've already got two. That's good enough. But now, if he was paying rent and all of that stuff, like he is more than welcome to be a part of everything I do. But he don't do nothing every day.
Simone's
So
like, "Mm-mm,
no,
he doesn't do anything."
no,
Oh, but
no.
I bet you that baby's so cute.
And
I,
that's what they
I
say,
bet you that baby's cute.
but yeah, he say Min Pin. So he's only like, I don't know, really small. He's a really small dog. So yeah, he likes me, I think,
Oh,
but yeah, I just yeah. When I see him, I'm like, you don't work,
Simone's
you
like,
know,
no.
you got to do something, man. You know.
Simone?
And he's supposed to be the man
Oh
of the house. He's the
Lord.
only
Well,
person in the house, so, you know.
oh my goodness. Well, I'm not going to talk about my pets because Simone, not saying a word. Mm-mm, not even there. Okay, Simone. So tell every story behind artists with a purpose. What's the story behind? And when I say the story, you're on Main Street, honey. You're
Yeah,
on
I
Main
am. I'm
Street.
on the Main Street. Yes, 411 West Main Street, Leesburg, Florida. Very grateful to
And it's
be downtown.
and
Say that part again.
how long have you been down there?
I have been downtown Main Street for a year and 6 months, year and 5 months. I've been in downtown Leesburg.
Why does
Yes.
it seem like such longer?
Yeah. It does feel
Wow.
longer, but it
Wow.
really has not been that long.
Does it seem like it's
Well, I mean, when you put all the work in, everything seems long, just, it feels long, but it hasn't been that long.
okay?
It hasn't been that
Okay.
long.
Okay. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but I'm grateful though. I mean, but no,
Wow. Wow. Okay.
it hasn't been 2 years yet. It hasn't been 2 years, but it's been great. It's been great.
Okay. Been
It's
great.
been great.
So the story behind the name. Simone and I were doing a test run earlier, and we kind of laughed because Simone said, like, where did they do that at? Where two people with purpose in their title sharing a platform together? Like,
Yeah.
it's where we do it at. But
Right.
but I know typically we can be so I don't know, we can have like a bad mentality about supporting people that not that we are doing the same thing, but the message is the same because of the
Oh yeah.
word purpose. And so typically people shy away and don't really support. I'm just going to put a plug right here, and I don't want nobody after this live to be reaching out to my friend, but Simone has been a consistent supporter of events anytime that we do something. And you guys know I work for United Way. Anytime I go to, which Shawana's on, Shawana's a consistent supporter, Yolanda Presley. I could just name some names of people that whenever I say we're doing this, like if they can't be present, they're always giving toward that. And so I just want to put that plug there and say that about Simone. Simone was one of the first ones I went to about the conference that we have on July 15th, the Early Childhood Conference. And instantly, of course, our schedules, would not allow her to be there, but she
Right.
certainly participated and gave an donation. And so thank you for that. So tell us this name. Where did this name come from?
It's actually and then I mean I'm gonna try to mention it in very small because it has such a broad message. I actually in
Okay.
2012, Artists with a Purpose has been out since 2012 actually. And I started Artists with a Purpose with just did not have a job at that time, believe it or not. I was in hardship at that time and I still liked it art and there was no place that I can possibly do it at. So I decided, and this is a true story, I took what was out in my
Mm-hmm.
pocket, whatever was in my pocket. I had $10. I never forgot, and I went to the Dollar Tree, and I got like these little art supplies, something very simple. And I went to my community, and I started to just paint with kids outside, and I just started from there. When I did it, Amy Painter which is the executive director. It was the one that found me. And so Artist with a Purpose came in my mind of the name when I decided to um, really look at it as a bigger picture. God gave it to me, and he was like, you should name it
Mhm.
Artist with a Purpose. I'm like, wow, this is a really, really good thing. So, Leesburg Art Center was my first contract in 2013. I started from nothing. And with that, it just grew from there. I just kind of opened this building last year, but I have always been very active in the community when it comes to the arts, just because it doesn't touch our community a lot. And then, where I'm at right now is the studio. So it has blessed, a lot of people of just coming in the paint, coming to express themselves, and it's just been a blessing as a whole. So yeah.
Wow, $10.
$10, true story.
$10.
That's it.
Like
No, not I didn't get a I didn't
but
have
you
like
never
a
told me that story.
yeah, $10, true story. Something so simple. It was just a simple
Oh my,
vision. I started with that, and it just something that I mean, I didn't have a lot of money starting the business. I just had a purpose. I did it for free for a very long time. So I still had, I ended up still having a
yes.
job. Yeah, I still but I ended up having, a job afterwards, and still did Artists with Purpose and still worked, as a crisis suicide counselor. I was there for many of years. I worked in mental health for many of years. So I've just always, gave. But after I got the contract with Leesburg Art Center, I kind of, that was my first contract. So I just used that to, continue to do what I do. But yeah, I mean, it was not a lot of money when I started. It was just an idea that was a need that I knew that needed to touch our community. So yeah.
Wow, wow. Okay, so you have a lot of congratulations. Shawana said, congratulations on your success. Auntie Linda said,
Thank you.
congratulations, God is good.
Hmm.
Tyrese said, congratulations. And Cynthia Butler said, God does much with little. Yes,
He
he
really
does.
does.
I love
He
this.
really does.
Oh my
He
goodness.
really does.
Oh my, like if we can just, but you knew what you were purposed to do, and
Yeah, I knew
you
it, but
you
I
just
I did
did
I
it.
try to run. Yeah, but I try to run from it as much as possible. Now, I mean, having purpose is not always good. Like we can talk about that all day. It was not something that I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited just waking up with purpose. No, it comes with trials and tribulations. It comes with a price now on some things. It was not easy, whole road. I mean, I
Right.
lost some things, I didn't gain everything, but I knew I had to focus on my journey. I mean, I focused on the outcome more than the journey. So my outcome, I knew that it
Yes.
has it has to be greater than this, because I know this is not my end. This can't be, So I focused on the outcome
Wow.
more than my journey. So the purpose alone just yeah, I knew art was great, but I knew I had a purpose for it. So that's why I kind of put both of them together. So yeah.
Wow. I love this. I absolutely love this. I love the simplicity of your story, of your journey. I don't want to call it a story like it's
Mm.
fiction or something or whatever. But I just absolutely love the simplicity of it because that's what I've always, that's a message that I want people to hear, that you won't have it everything that you need to go out and walk in your purpose, but you
No.
got to start somewhere. Like
Yeah.
you gotta move. Like you may
Hmm.
not take big steps, but you have to take some steps. Like, oh my goodness, me sitting here
Yeah.
doing this, as much as I love it and enjoy it, everyone that is close to me knows I'm a very outdoorsy person. So I should be outside gardening right now, finding a weed to pick or a flower to water. But when I understand the impact of constantly bringing people like you on this platform to help people understand just how simple it is. Don't try to look at the big picture. And I think that's where people get stuck. They try to look at the big picture. I think about my twin sister when you said like you did it for free for so long. Oh my goodness, this girl fed us her baked goods for free for a very long time.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't get that taste yet. So if she's on the live right now, my address is the 411 West Main Street. I would like to taste that. But I
We
will
got
pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it. I don't want it for free. You know what I
listen.
mean? Yeah.
I pay for mine too, honey. She's my twin sister, but no, but it's funny
Yeah. But
because
yeah, I did it free for a long time. Yeah, I did.
yeah. And
Mhm.
so, Simone, that's the blessing in when you got ready to do it. And it wasn't, it is it's that confidence that I've talked about here on this platform where I talk about when you're confident in your purpose, sometimes people that don't know theirs or they don't have that same confidence, they look at you maybe perceiving you as being prideful or being whatever. It's a different kind of confidence when you know your purpose. You cannot be distracted. People will
Oh yes.
try,
That's right.
things will things will come up. Like you said, nothing was
Mhm.
perfect about your startup and how you began, but you knew. And I think Shawana just said it. Shawana said focus on the outcome and not the journey,
That's right. Yep.
because if you
Focus on the
focus
outcome.
on the
Yeah.
journey, honey, you
Mm-mm.
will fall off in a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
And that journey
you
got
will
so many
fall off.
pathways, so many details.
Yes.
You've went left and you're supposed to go right. I mean, no, it's just the journey is definitely, I don't focus on that at all. Like it's definitely the outcome for sure. For
Wow.
sure.
It's the
For
outcome.
sure.
I love it.
It's the outcome.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me, what are you involved in to make our community better? Have talked to you personally, and I wanted you on here because some of the things that I know that you're working on, um, I think people need to know so that they can support you. I think you're a wonderful example of what it looks like to be involved in your local community, whatever that may look like, whatever role you may play. Every role is not going to be in the forefront, every role is
Mhm.
not going, but I love when people understand about the role that you play. It's about, the gift that you give your community, and that is our purpose. Like,
Mhm.
how do you what are you working on right now, Simone, or have been working on that that you want to share with us?
So right now, Artists with Purpose is doing a couple things that anybody can get involved in. But the first thing is definitely our summer camp. It's happening right now. I mean, I was before you came on, we were doing the kids a couple hours ago. It ended at 5. So we got summer camp happening right now. We do have a praise and worship paint night that is coming up June 28th at 7 p.m. Worship and paint night. That is
Wow.
happening on June 28th of this year. And you can look at all this stuff on Artists with a Purpose WAP.
Hmm.
.com. So ARTISTWAP as in Paul.com. And then we do connect with a lot of team work, like team jobs where they come together and they need team building. So I do a lot of art for people that are in corporations for team building. I do that a lot for employees. And then I also do a lot of things for people that are dealing with dementia, um, bipolar, schizophrenic, or like one-on-one sessions that dealing with those things. I also have things that I've done with Beacon College, which I am pretty booked out for the year with them. So I really have a lot of other events that's going on. We just did a show for um, it's called, his name is Derek. He is autistic. He just did a show 2 weeks ago, and I was working with him for 9 months, and he just did a whole entire show 2 weeks ago. So some of his paintings are in here now. When I show you the studio, one of them. That's one of them behind me right now. But yeah, he just started with me. He lives in Puerto Rico. He comes every other Thursday. Right now, he's in Puerto Rico right now in summer, but his dad and his mom wanted to pour into his purpose, and yeah, so those are just some of the things I do, and also private lessons for people that need private lessons. Yeah, and then we have also those another thing that I
Wow.
want to
Wow.
I
And
am looking I'm looking for artists that are willing to be mobile artists, because I can't do them all. So there is opportunity for growth for jobs if you are artists. Of course, I got to look at your art, see how you do. So I mean, you can't come in here with a coloring book and be like, "I drew this last night. Hire me." I can't do that. I can't put you out there. I've you laughing, but some of that has happened. I cannot hire you.
Simone,
It has to
Simone,
wait.
you know
No.
you can take the people coloring book.
I cannot do that. You got to show me the whole 9 yards
Simone,
because
I really,
mm-mm.
I think I can
You
color
got to teach
very
a
well.
whole, no, you got to teach a whole class. You got to, you can't come with your coloring book. So don't do that,
Okay, well,
please. Okay.
okay, so we just divided, we just
Yeah.
separated the real artists from those of us who just enjoy coloring. How about
Yeah, you can color now,
that?
but you just can't,
Okay.
do a whole art class. It's two different things. And another thing that we're
Wow.
doing is a VPK, which is launching hopefully by this September. I am doing a Artist with a Purpose VPK launch. That's for pre-K for all daycares in Lake County area. So
Oh,
we are
wow.
actually God, we have a lot of artists that are in the villages started signing up right now. So I will be launching artists to just go to daycares. They're just mobile pre-K daycares, art mobilists. So yeah. So if you know a daycare, drop it in the chat. Let me know about it. See if they're willing to sign up. And we got a good price going for it right now. And so yeah, we'll come out and do I think it's like a 40-minute session. They're little kids, so you can't do 2-hour sessions with little kids. So it's probably like
Right, it
a
won't
38,
work.
40. So
It'll
yeah,
be quick.
so oh yeah. No, it's gotta be fast. It cannot be a long time because it's not pretty. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
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 Okay, so let's
So yeah.
see. Hi, hi, Sissy Felicia. She said we must pay for it. Sister support is paramount. It is. We have to, our purpose is not like we gotta work for it. We got to work for it. We probably got
Yes.
to invest. Not probably. You have to invest. I know you guys heard Simone say she started out with $10, but
That's
$10
it.
ain't got her on Main Street, honey.
Oh no. No way. I know I
No.
would have gave them $10, but I didn't know if they would have let me in. You know what I mean? I'd be like, this all I
Well,
got. And I could have brought my
well,
Bible, and be like, I got $10 in Jesus.
yeah.
I don't know what they would have did, but well, actually,
Okay,
yes, I would
and
have. Yeah, I would.
well, I know what they would have did. Your key would not have worked on the door. Is what they would have did. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
true, Felicia. Like we got to pay for it. We got to put the time
Oh
in for it.
yeah.
We have to take care of it like it's a baby, like it's an infant. We have
Yes.
to protect it, put measures in place. Like really soon, I'll be bringing on someone else that I spend a lot of time with business wise that imparts a lot into my husband and myself. And I'll be getting him on really soon to be able to share, because you hear just a snippet of what it takes for businesses like this one, Shawana's and some of the other people, even my good friend Kenyon Dillard, has like an intercessors um, business slash ministry, but it takes money. Like you have to invest in it, because if you don't, no one else will. It costs to market yourself. It costs to be on certain platforms,
Mhm.
and so just keep that in mind. Like you just cannot go after your purpose and just pray your way and take your Bible, okay?
Don't do
Because
that. Yeah. Now you should take your Bible. Now
I'm
don't
not
don't
telling
don't take it.
you
Take your Bible,
take your
but
Bible, but take your purse,
yeah.
fellas, take your wallet. Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to be clear. So, Simone, when we kind of put that divider between coloring with a
Yeah,
coloring book
please.
and an artist,
Yeah.
Shawana said, "There goes my part-time gig."
I mean, she can try it, see how it
Simone,
leads.
Simone, just wait for her book bids. Don't take her coloring sheet. Okay. Don't take her. Simone, you talked to me a few months ago about I came into your gallery and you were setting up for an event. And I think you've done it a couple of times since then, or one more time. I'm not sure. Do you remember what that event was?
I was setting up for. I'm have a couple events that you came in. I think it was a
Okay,
painting
okay,
event,
okay.
of
I got you. I
course.
got you. I got you. Okay.
Okay,
No.
no, okay,
Yes. Okay, okay, I'll tell you. The last time I came, you were getting ready for the Easter egg hunt, not that one.
yeah,
The one
okay,
before that
okay.
one, it's where you, okay, tell us.
Okay. I don't know which way because I'm hearing pieces of it, listening to it. I don't know what event that was. Most of the time, I have a lot
Okay, I'm going to
of.
tell you.
Okay, go ahead. What
I'm going
is
to,
it?
okay, you had invited pastors from this community
Oh
to
yes.
convene
Okay.
in your gallery, but they didn't know
Yes,
why they were convening.
that's
Remember?
right. Okay, yes, I do remember that.
Okay, so tell us
I'm
about that,
sorry.
Simone.
All right, so so first of all, I want to give shout outs to the people that definitely helped. Candice, Chapman, Belina, right? Awesome people. I had a whole team of people that helped me with that, so it was definitely not myself. But my strategy was, I noticed that, and it may not be intentional. I don't know, but I noticed that churches were not coming together more as a unified as the body. And it just bothered me for some reason. And I know Artists with a Purpose is something that we put communities together. So I did something that was just out of the box. And I just said, hey, I'm coming, join Artists with a Purpose. We want to invite you. We want to change our community. Can you be involved? That was it. And people came, they did not know what it was going to be, they didn't know what was going on. And they're like, different pastors that came in, from all different Spanish churches, different other places. Like, we got in touch with a lot of people. I think a total of 10 people came, which was great, you know,
Mm-hmm.
from all different churches. I think we had Church of the Lakes came, Pastor Mike. I can't remember everybody, so I don't want to call out too many names, but I know I had Frontier Church that came out. But it was a lot of people that came out, that was a part and were invited. And my goal was to bring all of the churches to go in the heart of the community to serve the community. So I wanted them to put the main resources in the heart of community. So whatever you're doing at your church, if it's like, feeding the homeless, giving them clothes, I wanted them to bring the resources in the heart of communities as a whole. Like everybody still they can represent their church, but just do the service outside of the walls. So that was my main goal, and it was a great event. We are going to meet up again in July. I think it's like the I can't remember. I think it's the 22nd, July 22nd. Going to be here at 401 West Main Street at 12 o'clock. Just doing a round in, but we're going to come in Carver Heights area on August 26th at 12 o'clock. And it's right there by, it's the hair store, Holly's hair store. I'm going to use that parking lot area. And we're going to get all the churches together and be out there. And it's a free event. We're just serving the community with all resources, anything they need. We're just doing that. So yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I was so excited about hearing about that and everything because we have to do a better job of not letting our community look a certain way. And when I say look a certain way, like there is no black community, there's no white community.
Right.
Um, I'm sorry, but it's one community. It's one
Mm-hmm.
community. And if people do not see us come together as one, there is, we can't do the work alone. We
Right.
cannot
Mm-hmm.
do the work alone. And it's going to start in our churches. I'm going to say that unapologetically. It has to start in our churches. Everybody is. That's where everyone is. And I was
Mm-hmm.
watching something a few days ago, a video clip, and um, it was a local person, and I won't call her name. Not that many of you would know her, but the whole concept that we get in those four walls and we don't go out, we don't venture out or whatever. For all intents and purposes, everybody in those four walls is doing fine. Okay, they're kind of
Right.
doing
Of
okay.
course.
I'm not saying that everyone has it together, but this mindset where we huddle up in church on Sundays and Wednesdays and we're not getting out to the people that yeah, we can stream, we can go live, we can do all this kind of stuff, but how many homeless people do you know that have devices that can
Right.
watch us when we say, "Oh, we're giving away food down the street at the
Mm-hmm.
Baptist church." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I know I go to Citadel. Everyone knows that, um, and we do a lot. We do a
Mm-hmm.
lot, and my pastor makes no bones about. He is not a fan of taking pictures of people that are in need, that underserved part of our community. You go out, you do something great for them, and then you taking a picture of them, or you do you. But would you want your face somewhere when you are at your lowest? You know what I'm saying? So we have to do a better job of getting out. And when we get out, just do it from your heart. But there
Mm-hmm.
is something for everyone to do. That there is something.
It's so much to do.
It is so
It's
much.
enough.
And like if
It's enough for everybody for sure. Yeah.
and yeah, like if you ride 2 blocks from your house, you're gonna see something that needs to be done.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
you're gonna see. And so what I love about you, Simone, and that whole initiative was that um, you got them together, but you couldn't tell them why.
I couldn't
You
tell them
know,
why.
in the
I
sense,
couldn't tell them why. Yeah, I had to
but
play chess. I had to
and
play
tell me
chess.
why
I
you
had to
felt
play chess instead of checkers. You know what I mean? It was a chess game, like you know what I mean. But I knew the outcome of what I was doing. So I just focused on the
right.
outcome. That was my main purpose, and it worked.
And once
So
you got
yeah,
them there, yes, that's what I was
yeah,
about to say. Once you
yeah.
got them there, the response was what you expected it to be,
Oh, it was
you
perfect.
know?
It was perfect.
Yes,
Yeah.
and who
Hmm.
needed to be there was there.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the way I
Mhm.
look at stuff. I'm not moved by quantity. I'm moved by
Mm-mm.
quality. And you
Mhm.
get quality typically not always in small numbers, but those are the people that really want to be a part of change. Those are those people.
Mhm.
So you
Mhm.
guys, I don't mind if you ask questions.
Yes,
Hi,
please ask
Sybil.
questions.
Hello, my love. Yes, please. She wants you to ask questions. So if you have a question, just drop it in the chat, and I'll read it to her, or she'll be able to see it. Consuelo says, "Great impact." Listen, that's the word, impact. And since I
Amen.
took this job that I have now, I threw the word lasting in front of it. Impact alone is
Mm.
not enough. It's not enough anymore. We have to make lasting impact. You can't,
Mm.
lasting impact, not taking someone a bag of groceries to a tent in the woods, Simone.
Mm.
That's not lasting impact. You feeding a
That's
person
good.
for a moment, okay? But we do eat more than one time a day, all right? And
We
and
do.
so for me, that is what I've been saying, when I sat down with my
I
CEO,
like that.
I said to her, I want to be a part of lasting impact. We've been
I like that.
impacting for the longest, and it still look the same. Okay,
Well,
let's
because when
change
we
our
that
focus to
most people
last.
are right. I like that. Well, because I mean, if you look at when you're talking about impact, it probably did an impact, but was there still things that we needed to let go while we were in that journey? A lot of people still carry it whenever they
Yes.
do it. And when you are going on another level with God, that's just something that God has just been dealing with me with. The loss of my mom, the loss of my grandmother, all that grief. Grief is a whole nother subject. I know we don't have time for that, but you want to make sure when you do that, you want to take whatever it is to let it go and to build of what God has for you. You want to make sure you meet at your full potential, because if you haven't had your full
Yes.
potential yet, then you're missing something. That's
Mhm.
like carrying the luggage on a plane when it's supposed to go above your head, and you put the luggage in your lap, and you're trying to put on the seatbelt, and then you're trying to elevate in the air. That can't work.
Come
You
on,
got to put it over
Simone.
your head. That's all I'm saying. So put the luggage over your head, put on the seatbelt so you can fly. So yeah.
Wow, wow.
Mhm.
Okay, let me see here. Consuelo said, yeah, a great impact. Candace teaching them how to be self-sufficient. I love it. I
That's
love it.
awesome.
That's
That's
it,
awesome.
Candace. Helping them to
That's
be
it.
able to stand on their own. And
Hmm.
is it going to be baby steps? Yeah, no, we're not set up to take people out
Hmm.
of camps in the woods and throw them in a home or whatever, but we have to start somewhere. And on that journey, we have to teach people how to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Like, it's like, for me, like, I harvest butterfly milkweed because I love that whole process, and I love seeing it like right in my yard. But when that butterfly comes out of that chrysalis, he's not ready to fly. He's
Hmm.
absolutely not ready to fly. But it doesn't even take days. Sometimes it's just a few hours that it takes for that butterfly to become strong enough to fly away. Okay, well, we have to meet people where they are. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? We got
Yes.
to meet them where they are. You can't just tell somebody to stop using drugs and pray for them and move on. Like help them to get connected, with a resource where they can get professional help.
Hmm.
Simone hit on the word. Lachana said it's about the process, and it is. You hit on
Hmm.
the word grief. Um, And you and I have had this personal conversation even before
Yes.
your grandmother passed away,
Right.
Simone.
Right.
I remember your amazing mom. Oh my God. I used to want to be like Miss Winifred so bad. When I
She was
tell you,
amazing.
when I got into early childhood, I knew of her and I just wanted to be like her. Like
Oh,
she was
thanks.
just purpose to care
Yeah,
for
she was awesome.
children in
Hmm.
that way. And so for me, when I went through that stage of losing Gary Sr., I I couldn't sit around and hope for the best. Okay. I
Hmm.
knew me, I knew I was responsible for our son. And so what did I do? I took my happy hip somewhere and I got in grief counseling. And we stayed in it for
Yeah.
probably a solid year, going once a week. Okay. Was it local? No, because I couldn't find any local. And I'm going to say
Mm.
that and I'm going to be quiet for just a half a second. I couldn't find any local. Not anywhere. I wasn't sitting up somewhere being judged about my
Right.
process of grief. So,
Right.
I a very close friend told me of a resource that didn't cost me 1 red cent for a solid year.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
But
Hmm.
I had to do that for myself because when everything was over and I had to walk in the house by myself, just me and Gary Jr., there's, I'm sorry, but I needed to know how to deal and how to cope. And sometimes when you're hurting so bad with grief, you don't know how to pray. And if you
Hmm.
want to text me, inbox me, or even get on here and contradict what I'm saying, you're welcome to do that. But I will say that grief all the time we can't spiritualize that.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm not
I mean,
apologizing for it. I'm
yeah.
not.
Hey, I mean, everybody's grief is different. I definitely, my grief was extremely different. Losing my mom, took me a very long time, like 5 years straight. And still, it's much better today compared to what it was 5 years ago. I'm still in the process always. But
Mhm,
I know for me, it's to God Himself, to come release some
mhm,
things for me. It was my walk. Like I just
mhm.
everyone grieves so different. And
Yes.
there's different levels of grief, and you will experience that. And then some people will
Mhm.
be like, it's been 15 years ago and I still cry. I'm like, wow. I mean, everyone just does it different. Art was mine that I could express what I was feeling. That
Yes.
helped me. Some people may like writing, some people might like music, or going to the park, or traveling, getting out of the space that they're in. I know when I'm in different places, it just feels better. If I'm not in an area that I don't remember we went to together, that might work. So, I mean,
Yeah.
there's just several things that works for other people that grieve, but I definitely think it definitely needs to be something that ministries talk about more, when it comes to
Yes.
grief and mental health. Mental health needs to be talked about. I know they say, pray for 12
Yes.
hours, be in the room for 40 days, 40 nights. I don't know. That is
You gotta go
mine
to
was
work,
mine
honey.
was like mine was like, no, I just need to talk to somebody. Like that's
Yes.
you
And
know, it's
how you gonna
okay. It's
shut
okay
up?
to talk to people. Yeah, it's okay to go get therapy. It's
Yeah.
okay to be in a support group. So it's okay. Yeah. I mean, to each his own
Wow.
for the ones that don't, but I had to do it. It was not a typical like Christian way, and actually talk to someone and really seek and help and some wisdom on how to take those steps to make me a better me. So I'm here. I'm standing here,
Mhm.
and um,
Look at
even when
you.
even when I fell down, I got back up again. And there may be times that I'll fall again. If y'all see me fall, just help me. I can get up again and just keep moving. But it's going to be times like that, and that's okay. It's a
Yes.
process. You're not going to be
It's a
perfect. There are
process.
going to be time. Yeah, you're definitely not going to be perfect for sure.
Wow. And Lachana said sometimes we have to go out of our comfort zone, and we do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about, Simone, we just talked about all those things that, might help a person in grief. So if we're talking about people that's in our homeless community, or not even homeless, but just in our underserved community, like
Mm-hmm.
how do they you know what I'm saying? Like we have to make sure. I think it was Candace just put EAP in the comments. Like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
if you know of someone that might need a resource for maybe grief, mental health, any of those
Mm-hmm.
things, hit
Yeah.
Simone or myself, and we will get you connected with the right people. But if you're struggling, like you have to say something. You cannot keep silent. Okay, you cannot keep silent, because today it may be grief, but undealt with grief can turn into like a mental health type
Oh yes.
situation that you'll
Definitely
find
depression for
yourself
sure.
in.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, like, yes, church people get depressed.
Oh
They
yeah, they
do.
do. They may not talk
They
about it,
do. Right.
but they do.
Right. But they're
It might not be.
human.
It might
They're
not be on the church announcements, but we do. Yeah.
yes. Yes, but they're
Yeah.
human. So
Oh
my
yes.
thing is that helping people to understand, like, if you seem to be fine, you got a job, you got a family, and you're struggling with some of these things, have we ever thought about how people end up homeless and how people end up down on their luck? Like,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes life deals them blows that they don't have the mental capacity to make their way out. Okay.
Right. Right.
So when we talk about community, we talk about making sure that we reach all corners of our community, not just, please, for the love of all things beautiful, s- stop thinking your community is your church. It's not.
Mm.
Your community is outside of the four walls. We
Mm-hmm.
create communities in our
Right.
church, and that is fine, because I know our pastor just has been on us about creating community within the ministries that we serve in. And, I think that's amazing. And that's not what I'm referring to. But when you hear the word community and lasting impact, we're not talking about your church address.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm saying that about the church because it's the one place we go consistently and give of ourselves. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but what are you involved in? I'm not advocating you start searching for homeless camps or going into neighborhoods where, you know, you need protection. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like, what is it that you can do? There is something for us all to do. And I'm going to tell you, when you serve, it's a different kind of reward. Like, the feeling of it is, it's just a different feeling. If you don't know that feeling of having given of yourself for someone else and put yourself on hold for a moment to meet the needs of someone else, I'm telling you, it's a wonderful feeling. I look at, and I know Candace is on here, but I love what Candace is doing in the memory of her grandmother when it comes
Great
to the
job,
book.
Candace.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing because I'm a huge bookworm. Like, I love books and I love
Mm-hmm.
all things literacy, but the impact that a book can make on someone when they are down on their luck and they got nothing else but silence. Okay. A
Yeah,
book
that's true.
can do a lot for them. So a plug for Candace. If you have some books you would love to donate, now please don't be giving this girl none toe up and the dog didn't had it and everything, because we want people to be able to read these books and stuff and
Right,
enjoy
for
them.
sure.
So if you have some, please. Lachana said we have to be upfront and honest to get and receive the deliverance we need. It's
Nah,
true, but
nah, that's a good one. Hmm.
that's
Yeah,
good. Just
a
tell
lot
the
of
truth.
times we are definitely not honest with ourselves. Now that is the key to all of everything of honesty.
Yes.
I know for sure when COVID happened and we were in the house for 2 years by ourselves, some people actually probably found out it wasn't everybody else, that it's really been them the whole time. That, oh yeah, I really got some issues. Yeah. When you really find out about yourself,
COVID
that's
did a number
honesty.
on us.
Oh man, what? It was like a self-evaluation because you couldn't do nothing but see yourself every day. So,
You
you know.
listen, I just want to took up bike riding again. Like, girl, I gotta we got bicycles and we started because it was
Right.
even though I was remote most of it, and even when we did go back to work to the learning center, but Gary was still home. Like, we've never had to teach our kids, and I loved it because for the ones of us that's been teaching your kids to see y'all try to do what y'all think we should be doing oh so great. I loved when I heard my friends saying, oh my goodness, like, where is this teacher? Like, I can't. Well, you got a real taste of what it's like to be a teacher. And
Oh
so,
yeah.
but
Yeah, for
covid
sure.
covid made us COVID made us dig deep into the silence,
Mhm. Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
because it was quiet. Like, the news wasn't fun to
Mhm.
watch because people were dying, numbers were going
Yeah.
up, and all kinds of stuff. And so, all I'm saying is, guys, figure out how you can make lasting impact. Okay.
Mhm.
I want every one of you to type in, I will make lasting impact. Figure out a way. Figure out a
I
way to
love it.
make lasting impact. Okay. So let me go. My husband is encouraging me to wrap this. He gave me three fingers, y'all.
Did
He's
we go
like,
through
you
all
got
our, did
three
we go
more.
through all our questions already?
I know. He gonna be fine.
I mean, he is standing in front of you right now. I mean, he does see you.
He laughing. He laughing.
He can see you.
He really can. He really can. Okay, Simone. So let me see. So, Simone, so tell me, I want you, can you give us a little virtual tour of the gallery?
Yes.
Is that
So we just
possible?
had camp, guys. It's pretty okay in here. So I'm gonna show you a sneak peek. And the pictures I just told you was Derek's pictures, that artistic student that I had, still have to this day. This is his picture. So I'm gonna just do a little quick little sneak peek. So this is the front area. Some of the pictures that he's done. I'm just going a little step in. Let's turn it around. Got some of his pictures here and here. I'm gonna just turn. Let's see,
Wow.
going in the back. See if we can flip it over. See if we. Let's see. What?
Oh,
Here we go. Can we?
wow.
Can we see? Can we even see it? Let's see.
Yes,
There we go.
yes.
There we go. All right. Here we go. So that's yeah. So I mean, it's a little cute little studio, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Simone, if you guys ever want to have a party there, I know what I
Yes.
am. I'm going to let Simone get through the summer months, but I definitely
Yeah.
I will
No.
be getting with Simone to plan an on purpose event there where we can just go hang out and paint and
Yes.
just enjoy ourselves. And it's a nice way to
Mm-hmm.
support a local. And I promise you, her gallery, her studio is so cool, so intimate. You'll really enjoy it. And so, like I said, just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. I love it. They're saying I will make last impact. I love it, guys. I love it. I love it. Okay, So last thing that I'm going to ask Simone is for Simone to leave us one purposeful nugget. One purposeful
Wow.
nugget.
So, I mean, I always put this in one. It's definitely mental health is one of my biggest things. Definitely self care is so important. Um, is important. I know most people have families, the jobs, all that stuff. Listen, if it's important to do you first, I'm just saying, because if it's no you, then it
Mhm.
can't be a better, everything
Take
else.
care of you.
Please do self care, and definitely reach out to anybody if you need to talk to someone. The other thing I definitely put out all the time is I say it all the time: your purpose is greater than your challenges. So know
Mhm.
that purpose is greater,
Mhm.
regardless of what you see. Faith is definitely the key of all things. What I did was a definitely faith walk, because numbers definitely didn't match up the step that I made. But this is probably the greatest decision I ever made in my
Mm.
life. And definitely thank God for a praying mama. Like, my mama prayed when they said, somebody pray for me. But that's it. It's
See, she's
just
singing,
had me
y'all.
on my mind. But somebody's always praying, and I'm praying for you guys tonight that you will meet your full potential. I declare over your life that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Everything that you step in will be nothing but prosperity, knowledge, wisdom, and power. You are an overcomer, and it continue to look out the outcome more than your journey. God is with you, always with you. He is for you, not against you, and keep doing your thing. Yeah.
Well, look at, and you preach.
Yeah. I don't know about all that.
What a closing prayer. Like you literally closed out the prayer in prayer. Like I love it. I
Mhm.
love it. Guys,
Yes.
if you have any questions, you can still put them in the feed. I will make sure I go back and tag Simone in this feed on Facebook so that if you
Yes.
have any questions, if you feel like you need to do a private message to her, don't feel away. If you need help, please say something. If you know someone that's drowning and need help, please say something, okay? But
Mhm.
I want to make sure when this call ends that you don't just go back to life as normal, but you begin to think about what is it that I can do. Please don't
Good.
overthink lasting impact.
That's
Don't
good.
overthink it, okay?
Mhm.
Please do not. If you overthink it, you're gonna get lost in it, and
Mhm.
that's, I don't want you to get lost in it. You're gonna get overwhelmed, and you're gonna be like, well, oh, what can I do? Listen, it's a lot of things you can volunteer to help to do. I'm not saying
Oh yeah.
start your own initiative and jump out there, but it's so many people doing great things in the community, and you can jump on their bandwagon and
Yes.
be a foot soldier in the community.
Most definitely.
You know how I feel about volunteering. It's a wonderful feeling. Okay. So I'm gonna
Yes.
double check again, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with
Thank you.
me.
Um,
I wish I
I
could
definitely
call
would
all
like to
of
say
your names.
one more thing too, guys. And this is
Sure.
just, it's just payment. And I know what, how many fingers your husband got up right now. He got two fingers up.
He's just sitting there
Yes.
staring at me right now.
All right, because I felt like it was one of those usher fingers. You know how you just stand up in the room? I'm still not getting that usher finger
He
thing when they
already
walk
gave
out the
that one,
door. Like,
Simone.
we see y'all. You only holding one finger. I just, okay. All right. All right. So, before we go, this is something I do want to point out. And this just felt in my spirit just listening to you now. I don't even know who this is for, but I can hear God say this tonight. And this is as plain as day. He says that the world is waiting for you. The world is
Wow.
waiting for you. There is something that you have that no one else can do but you. You were designed, and for a certain project, whatever it is, whoever this is that's listening to this tonight, their world is waiting for you. So whatever it is, don't look at the situations. Matter of fact, don't even look at your pockets. Just know that God says He is with you. The world is waiting for you. Your purpose is important, because if you don't do it, it's not going to happen. And it's going to continue to bother you until you walk
Wow.
in that. So continue to do that. I don't even know what it is. All I can hear is God says, tell them the world is waiting for you. You got to do it. You got to do it. No more excuses. No, because my child going to college, or
No more.
I don't have the money, or, I just, somebody stepped on my Easter shoes last Sunday and I can't walk. All of that, you can't add those up. That's
Stop.
You know how we come up with excuses, be like, let me
The world is waiting for you.
Google how many excuses I can. Yeah.
Simone, just any reason to not like,
Oh yeah.
I think it was LaChana said, just doing it. Just any reason you can think of that will
Oh yeah.
justify it in your head. But I don't know if you understand the pressure behind what she just said. The world is
The
waiting for
world.
you. For
Yes,
you.
it is. Yeah.
Whatever it is that you are purposed to do, there is not another living human being that can do it like you.
Yes.
Nowhere.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Not in another country, not nowhere. Okay? So
Oh,
stop waiting and start somewhere. Okay?
that's good. Mm-hmm.
Start somewhere. I'm telling you, you have to start somewhere. So listen, I want you guys to type in what Simone said. But I want you to say, the world is waiting for me.
That's good.
And I'm ready. The world is waiting for me and I'm ready. Okay.
That's good.
I could have just told you to type in the world is waiting for me, but that would imply that you're not moving.
That's right. They still
Okay.
waiting.
I'm ready. Hold. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready holds you accountable. Because that means when you get off this call, if it means moving can be getting a journal and starting to write down your thoughts. I told you On
That's
Purpose
good.
was in a journal long before it came off my lips. Long before. Okay. So get moving. Do something. I love it, Shawana. I love it, Sister Gordon. Yes, come on. Guys, you all have something amazing. Share
You
it.
really do.
Share it.
I'm kind of excited
there's
about
someone
when
to
we get
benefit.
together. This is gonna be awesome. Like, I just feel like it's gonna be good. On purpose, artists with purpose.
So
That's gonna,
listen.
yeah.
What? So
Yeah.
Simone, you just let me know when you're done taking care of the little kids over the summer, honey, because I know
Yeah, I
that's
mean, we
quite
can
a
put the
job.
kids outside and be like, y'all, tell the parents come, and we can bring all the adults and just tell them come get your
Okay,
kids.
Simone, we'll
Now,
talk.
I can hear parents now.
Okay.
Oh no, she didn't say that about my child. I love y'all kids. I love y'all kids. I do.
Yeah, you do. We know you do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Simone and I are going to get together. We're going to set this up. Simone, what's your capacity?
Well, I mean, for right now, it is 35. I can fit between 30. I say 35 people, but for right now, I mean, my goal is up to 300 to 400. But right now, it's only 25. It's only 35. 35 is capacity in this building right now.
I love you. I love that you threw that goal up in there.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
and I want to have this event at your place. Like, I don't want to have it somewhere else. I want to have it at your place. So, ladies, gentlemen, whoever you are, when I get ready to announce this, you already know we won't be able to take everyone. So
we might have to do it twice.
This is something. Well, we may have to. We may have to do 2 different times in the same day. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But listen, this is one of those things where, remember, everything's not free. You got to invest somewhere. and start somewhere. And sometimes we got to pay for good company. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but
And don't
sometimes
bring
you
no
got to
coloring
pay to
books.
sit in
No
good
coloring
company.
books. No coloring books.
Tawana,
Yeah.
leave that coloring book at
Don't
home.
bring
It's
color.
not
Yeah.
going. It ain't gonna get you a part-time job at the gallery. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it that you guys chimed in. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this. Simone prayed, so I won't even go behind her and pray. I just want to say a huge thank you, Simone, for doing this
Thank
and
you
hanging out
guys.
with us. And this will not be
This
your
was
last
fun.
time.
This
It will
was
not.
fun. I like this. This is great.
Yes. So, guys, before
Mhm.
we go, throw Simone some hearts. You know how we do it. Throw us some hearts. I'm gonna wrap this. Gary is waiting on me to play some cornhole. Yeah, we're gonna go outside and play a little cornhole. See, can I teach a little lesson or whatever? So we'll see. Oh yeah, a lot of hearts for you, Simone. I love it. Thank you guys.
Awesome.
You're
Thank
the
you
best. You're the
guys.
best. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna get off, Simone. Thank you. I love you
Thank
to life,
you.
and
Love you too.
I'm so excited that purpose is connected.
Yeah. This is it.
I love it.
This is it. The
Okay.
greater
This
is
is it.
coming.
Guys,
Yes.
greater is coming. So remember
That's
how I
right.
always end. Whatever you do it on purpose, guys. Do it on purpose. Okay. All right. Okay, Simone. Bye-bye.
Bye.